It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's bass season opener again. That was the very first video that I filmed last year, was the bass season opener for 2020. So welcome to the 2021 bass season. Hopefully I get into a lot of big ones this year. But I'm gonna start off the day fishing with the most popular lures from the ShopKarls/CatchCo website. So I just put in a big order, got a big box full of baits here. I'm gonna be putting together some combos, some things that pair together nicely. Before I started the video, I already caught a nice little smallmouth bass on Guggen Squad's jerkbait. It's called the Scout Junior, and this is the Ghost Gill color. So this is one of my favorite jerkbaits, especially the junior size, because even when the fish are finicky, they'll bite that. My goal is to catch at least 10 bass today on 10 different lures as well, but it's going to be with the most popular ShopKarls and CatchCo lures. So I've already got one down there, which you'll see in a second here. There we go. Nice little sturgeon there. First bass of the season. Those trebles are in there pretty good. Good start to the day. Come on. On the Junior Scout. There we go. Nice feisty little guy to start the day. First bass of bass season 2021. So up next, or up first basically, because that one wasn't even on the list, is I'm going to be fishing with the new tightrope jig. It's just a very small 1/4 ounce jig. The color is real burnt orange, and I'm going to be pairing that with one of the best finesse soft plastics, which is the 10,000 fish Sakoshi bug. So it's just a great finesse lure. The water's very clear today. So I'm gonna be pairing these ones up, the real burnt orange tightrope jig with the green pumpkin orange cross Sakoshi bug. And then I also have another just color pattern. So I've got the tightrope jig in bluegill is the color. Another 1/4 ounce jig. And I'm going to be pairing that with the 10,000 fish Sakoshi bug, and the color there is Twilight. So I'm going to have two options there, just two different color options, but that's what I'm going to be tying on my lightest setup. On my other spinning rod, I'm going to use a Z-Man chatterbait Elite. So there's the original and then the Elite. You know, it's a little bit more expensive, a little bit better quality. And then the trailer that I have is one of my favorites. It's called a Yodo worm. And it has a tickle tail, so just the slightest movement causes that tail to go insane. So this is actually one of my favorite combos from last year. So I've fished this thing a ton, so I have absolute faith in it. Definitely gonna catch something on this today. So the color of the chatterbait perch or bluegill, it's the most colorful one. And then the Yodo worm is like a green with blue fleck. I'll figure out the actual name of it later, but that'll be the second combo that I'm using. The third bait I'm going to be using is also by the company called 10,000 Fish. This is one of their new swim baits. It's called the Headhunter. So I bought 3 or 4 of these. They have 2 different sizes and a bunch of different colors. So this is the bigger size out of the package here, and that's the smaller one. So these smaller ones are 3 1/4 inch, 1/2 ounce. And then I think I'm going to start off with this one. It's called License to Gill. I just like the black stripes on it because I know the fish here feed on a lot of perch. So I'm going to tie that on there. And one of the cool things about this is it's weedless. So the hook is actually buried in there. And then once you hook a fish, it swings up like you see on the picture on the back there. So I'm excited to try and catch a fish on that and see what happens. So that's another one of the most popular lures right now. Okay, and then the last one I'm going to tie on is the Mike Buka Baby Bullgill. So they are 3.75 inch hard swim baits. They are slow sinking. So the colors that I have are Baby Bass, which is what I'm going to tie on first. And then the other one is Ruby Gill. You know, when the water's a little darker and they need a little flash of color, I've got the red belly there. So I'm gonna put on the baby bass, and that'll be the 4th lure. So I've got 4 rods, I've got 2 spinning setups and 2 bait casting. So I'll start off with those 4 lures, hopefully knock all those off no problem, and then I'll move on to my next 4. But I have a really good feeling that we're in for a great bass opener today, so make sure you watch the whole thing. And guys, please like, comment, and share my videos. Most important thing you guys can do to help me grow my channel is to subscribe, because I think about 60% of the people who watch my videos haven't subscribed yet. If you've never subscribed to a channel, I'd be happy to have a first-time subscriber. For years, I didn't subscribe to anything, but now as a YouTuber, I understand how important it is. So I subscribe to a bunch of my favorite channels that I watched. So if I get any new subscriptions, I definitely appreciate that. But stay tuned for a great day of bass fishing. Okay, first cast with the tight rope and Sakoshi bug combo. Lots of rocks over here, so I feel pretty confident this crayfish imitation should get bit pretty quickly. There's a little rock pile ahead there. I'm going to cast straight before it. Ooh, I think I had a bite. Got one. Oh, lost it. 3rd cast, had a decent bite. Okay, here we go. Cast number 4. Yeah, here we go. Oh, another bite. I think I got one, but yeah, on the headhunter. What is this? Oh, it's a nice smallie. He's got a few other friends with him. Cool, that was like my 3rd cast with the headhunter. That's a nice one. Okay. Well, let's get out of this current a little bit. That's probably 2 1/4 or 2 1/2. It's a pretty nice fish. On the 10,000 fish headhunter, license to gill. Okay, get a quick weight on him. It's my first chunky one of the year, so I don't know if it's just, I don't know if it's bigger than I think or smaller. I'm gonna guess 2.25. 2.33. So over 2 1/4. Below 2 1/2. Gorgeous fish though. Beautiful patterns. Thank you for the fight. That was fun. Thank you. Okay, that is the 10,000 fish headhunter. That was my first fish on one of the 4 lures that I chose to start with. 2nd fish of the day. I'm gonna throw the baby bull shad next because it's a very similar swim bait, and I should be able to knock that one out quick as well. Well, good news. Last year during the bass opener, it took me about 3 or 4 hours to find the fish. Now it took me half an hour. So I've got 2 already in the first half hour. Should get another one here pretty soon because I'm using a similar bait. Yep, there we go. Oh, he spit it out. 2nd cast. Let's get right back in there before the current takes me away. Yep, there we go. This one's hooked. Oh, this one seems good too. Oh, beautiful. Come on in, buddy. Yeah. Whoa, good effort. Okay, I was trying not to get the bait stuck in the net, but that's okay. Another beauty, probably just shy of 2 1/4. Okay, that one was on the baby bull gill, another swim bait. They seem to be after the moving bait pretty good today. So this is the 3rd bass. This is the 3rd lure. So number 1 was on the Junior Scout jerk bait. Number 2 was on the Headhunter swim bait, and this was on the Baby Bull Shad swim bait. Get a quick weight on him. Don't want to keep him out of the water too long. So gonna guess just shy of 2 1/4. Wow, 2.61. This one's actually bigger than the first one. I love catching 2.5 to 3 pound smallmouth. They fight so hard. Thank you. 2.61 or 66, I can't remember. You are free to go. Okay, one of my favorite baits from last year, the Z-Man chatterbait with the Yodo worm. I just saw some bass jumping over here, so it shouldn't take too long to get a bite. It is a beautiful hot day, but over here by the rapids, the water is only 69 degrees. So the fish don't get super hot, and they're still pretty active. They've got some nice cool water to hide from the bright sun today. There we go. Very nice. Another 2.5 pounder. Beautiful fish. Another nice fish. This one on the Yodo worm and Z-Man chatterbait. One of my favorite combos. I'm not gonna weigh them just because it's getting a little crazy here. Yes. No. I hooked one with the tight ropes jig, but it got off. I never would have thought this would be the hardest one. I thought this would only take a cast or 2. But maybe it's this crazy current, like I can't really keep it on the bottom or anything. Oh, no, 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 no. Broke me off. Quick update. I've been out here about an hour so far during bass opener, and I've got 4 bass so far on 4 different lures. So the first one that I caught one on was the Guggen Squad Junior Scout. The second one was the 10,000 Fish Headhunter. The third one was Mike Buka Baby Bullgill. And the fourth one was the Z-Man chatterbait with a Yodo worm trailer. So 4 fish, 4 baits so far. Again, I'm fishing with the most popular baits from the ShopKarls website, which is about where I get 80% of my tackle. The other 20% would be, local stores, just trying to support them as well. But the prices at ShopKarls can't be beat, and Ketchko is the one that designs the lures, or most of the lures, and they make great lures there. And ShopKarls has all of the major fishing brands, which is great as well. So I'm retying my 4 rods. I broke off my orange tight ropes 1/4 ounce jig and my orange Sakoshi bug. So I'm gonna be switching to this one, the bluegill jig and the twilight Sakoshi bug. So I've still got to cross that off the list, and then we'll see what the other 3 lures I'm gonna use are. Okay, so far 4 baits, 4 fish. I've tied on my second batch of 4 baits. So I've got the tight ropes jig with the Sakoshi bug. I had to switch colors. I had 2 fish hooked, but the second one broke it off. So I still need to get a fish in the boat. And then I have a flashy swimmer or underspin jig head with a Biospawn Exo Swim trailer. So those are the Exo Swims there. That's the 3.25 inch green pumpkin pearl. So that's one of my favorite colors. It's green pumpkin there and then pearl on the back. I've got the Death Stalker. I forget which company makes that. It might be 10,000 Fish as well. But that is great for panfish, walleye, basically anything. It's nice and shiny. I've actually used that one before and caught quite a few fish on it. And then I have the 10,000 Fish new spinner bait. It's called the Cycle Bait. And this color is dark Junebug Gold. Whoa, just saw a friggin' huge sturgeon jump. So it's got the willow leaf spinner. It's kind of a unique spinner bait because the head is free swinging. So there's a lot of good action there. And then I just put a little matching trailer on there, a little gold minnow. So let's see how these 4 do. First cast with the cycle bait. Can't tell yet if I'm, oh yeah, this is a fish. What do we have? It's fighting good. Oh, it just came off. Oh, it's a pike. It's a small pike and he came back for it. No one was gonna tell him he can't have it. Well, I appreciate you coming back, man. Whoa! Welcome on board. That actually ain't no little pike. That's actually a pretty decent pike. He's fat too. Well, that started off kind of cool. First cast with the cycle bait. Hooked into something, I'm pretty sure it was a pike. And then it just came off. I reeled a little slower, and either the same pike or a different one came up and hammered it. And then he jumped into the boat on his own. I didn't even have to pull him in, so that was pretty wild. But I'm not gonna count it because I need a bass on this lure. Oh, that hit good. Oh, a nice pike. That's 3 pikes on this thing. Just in time. Oh, yeah. Okay, you don't get to come in the boat, buddy. Another nice pike. Nothing crazy, maybe like 24 inches, but still fun. See you. When I was out here trying to catch pike, I barely could. Now I've got 3 in a row on the cycle bait. What is it this time? Another friggin' pike. 4 pike in a row on this thing. Go ahead, get off, see if I can. 2 big ones and 2 little ones. Okay, we found a good pike lure. There we go. Please don't be a pike. Hey. No. It's too crazy over here. I had a smallie on the cycle bait. I couldn't get to the net because I'm not in control of the boat. Another little pike. Spit it out. Just have to go catch a turtle quick. Okay, no fish back here, just one little turtle. Friendly little map turtle. And one more turtle. I thought I saw a smaller one. Hello, cutie. He blended right in with the rocks. I could barely see him. Haven't caught a fish in over an hour, so needed to catch something. Goodbye, my friend. No, don't come back at me. There you go. Yeah, you're safe there. Okay, so quick update. So far I've caught 4 bass, and those were in the first hour on 4 different lures. And then I used my next 4 lures for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And I think I caught 4 or 5 pike, but didn't catch any more bass. So I just went inside, took a 15-20 minute break. I just needed to get out of the sun for a bit. It's been cooking today. But now, as you can see, there's a bit of cloud cover and there's a little bit of ripple. So the wind has come out a bit and there's a little bit of ripple in the water. So hoping to knock these 4 out quick. I want to do 10 lures. And so we're at 4 right now, almost halfway. Oh, the sun's coming back out. But yeah, I'm gonna try a few different spots to get these last 6 lures going. And I've got a good feeling for this evening, so stick with me. Come on, stay on. Yes. No. That's the 3rd one that's come off. Shoot, that was first cast too. Another one. Another one off. No, he's still on. Get in here. Yes. Took a 15-minute break. Got one on the tight ropes jig. Fifth bass, 5th lure. Had bites back-to-back casts too. Yes. Number 6. I took a 15-minute break just because it was so dang hot out. And the clouds came out a bit, the wind picked up a bit. I caught 4 bass in the first hour, and then no bass for the last hour and a half. And now I've got 2 in about 5 minutes. Okay, things are picking up a bit. So that was the 10,000 fish Death Stalker. So now we've knocked off 6 out of 10 lures. Come on. Yes. Number 7. Nope, don't mess with my shoes. Number 7 is on the Biospawn Exo Swim, which is the little trailer, and then an underspin or flashy swimmer. So that's bait number 7. These last 3, it's been 10 minutes. This is what I was hoping for. Nice. Stay hooked. This is the cycle bait. I keep... No! I keep catching pike, and I've lost, I think, 3 bass on it now. Possibly because I'm using mono line, but maybe I'll just net the next one, just to be safe. I've fished this bait the most, and I've caught the most fish on it. but I haven't got a bass to get in the boat yet. Yeah, next one I'm gonna net no matter what the size. Just remind me. Okay, it's 7:14. And so far I've knocked out 7 lures. Should be able to get to 10 in the next couple minutes here. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, that's 3 or 4 bass I've hooked with this. Another one. This one feels big. Oh, and it came off. Okay, they're here. They're here and they want it. I just had 2 casts in a row, hit it and then get off. The second one actually felt really good. There we go. No more fish off. So that's fish number 8, and that came on a Guggen Squad Grass Hero swim jig. I believe the color is Sexy Shad, and the trailer I was using is an Eliminator. It's made by Game Changer Lures. I actually had a white one on, but I don't see the package right now. And as he shook it, the trailer came off. But that tail has amazing action. It looks great when it's swimming. So number 8, Guggen Grass Hero jig and an Eliminator. Okay. Second cast with the Dark Sleeper. Now I'm not 100% sure if this is sold on ShopKarls. I can't remember. I remember getting 3 of them, but I remember really wanting it because it's pretty darn weedless. Well, that is bass number 9 on Bass Opener. This is with a Dark Sleeper. It's very similar to the Headhunter, where the hook is hidden, which makes it weedless. This one, the hook doesn't swing up when hooked. It's not magnetic. Still a very cool lure. I think I got it from ShopKarls. I'm just not 100% sure. Here goes bass number 9. All right, here we go. Fish number 10. Oh, this is, oh, is that a pike or a catfish? Whatever it is, it ain't a bass, and that is not bass number 10. Come on, let me see you. It might be a catfish. Yeah. What the heck? A big friggin' catfish. It's gotta be like 3 or 4 pounds. Bait is not for you. Oh, you just hooked your tail. Way to go. Big old cat. This is bass number 10. Don't you dare. No. Yes. Okay. So bass 10 on lure 10. Mission complete. He ripped the tail off. So that came on a 6-inch Strike King Rage Tail. It's called a cutter worm, cut R worm. So that's what completed the challenge. The cutter worm, number 10. The color is June bug. And I had that on another one of the flashy swimmers or underspins. So the 10 popular lure challenge is complete, but I still need to get a bass on that cycle bait. So we'll call it the 11 fish, 11 lure challenge. Come on, I know you're there. I've had like 10 spinnerbait bites. Oh yeah, we're hooked. Okay, come on. Watch it be the biggest one too. Not the biggest, but it's nice. Yes. I knew I could do it. This guy just spit up a whole crap load of crayfish. 10,000 fish cycle bait, which is a spinner bait, is now off the list. So that's 11 fish, 11 lures. Well, I had a great 2021 bass season opener up here in northeastern Ontario. Caught 11 fish on 11 different lures. Most of them were the best sellers on ShopKarls.com. It's a great website where you can save tons of money on fishing lures. Again, I order about 80% of my lures from there. You just can't beat the price. All prices are in US dollars. Even with shipping and the conversion, it's still cheaper than, buying at Walmart or Canadian Tire. I had a great time, and now I'm gonna reward myself for hitting my goal by doing a little bit of topwater fishing and throwing some bigger baits to try and catch one last big bass. So if that happens, I'll play that clip now. Only time will tell. If not, remember, please subscribe to my channel as that helps me out huge, and make sure you like and comment on my videos. Stay tuned as I've got another cool video in store for you tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys soon.